playing with my new Gelli plate. First time I've opened this thing up. So let's get started here. This is a 3x5. I wanted to start with something small. I had a lot of good ideas, I think, with this, for this, so just going to grab a sheet of paper. They say to stick it on a nice clean sheet of paper. So, oh wow, this is my first time. So I'm going to keep the packaging. They suggest that you keep the packaging and you put it back in the packaging safely after you're done with it. Look at this, it's so cool. It's so neat. It's just really, look at that. That's brand new. Look at how sparkly it is. Actually, I'm not going to use this one on a plate because I was thinking of putting it on my block, seeing if it's clean enough. Oh, I hope it's clean enough. I have to clean my block. It's a little on the small side too. Ooh. Maybe I'll leave it on the plastic here. Let's put this back down. Because I was going to put it on my block, but I think this is the largest one I have. So let's see. It'll be just too small. But it might work. I'm just going to clean this off a bit here. So now I have it on the acrylic block. It's just barely, you can see, too small for it. So we'll get a new block for it. And I had it on the paper, and I don't know what they put on it for coating, but you see that little grayness? Yeah, that came off of that. But anyways, that's that. I'm going to try a little bit of it. This is my messy roll. That's what I have. So I'm going to play with it a little bit. And I don't have very much paint, so I don't need a whole lot. And I got way too much paint on there as that is, but it kind of bubbled up. And I got goop on there, I'm pretty sure. Felt like goop was on there. So I'm going to roll that out. Maybe I could have used all of it, I don't know. I guess it's just playing. And you know what? If this was a smoother thing, I think it would have worked better. Yeah, it's so goopy. It's goopy. Yeah. Well, it's goopy, but I'm going to try it anyway. And I'm just going to use one of my index cards for that. And let's go over it again. It's not very good roller, so that didn't go well. But that's okay. And the paint wasn't the best. But I think I'm just going to play with this for a bit. And I see I really need to get good paint. Really need to get good paint. And a better roller. I think the roller is too gunked up. If I wash it, I bet you it'll be better. Though I did a better job on that one. I think it's the paint, because I didn't have it very, let's do a little like that. See, this can just really take your time and play. And then you have these things. I love that. And then I'm going to probably put another stencil down on it as well, right here. Put this one on top. Pull it off. That's cute. Oh, look at that. My roller kind of did a pattern I rolled out. It followed the pattern of the, look at that, when I rolled over it. That's cute. This could be lots of fun. And it could be a lot of time that's spent on here too, just playing. But I was going to try a couple more things, play with it. I really do know that I just need a lot of paint, fresh paint. Gooey old paint is just not the best. I don't think it's the ideal for this. So I'm going to go over this with this purple, see if that even, how it even looks. That's cute. Let's try another one. It's almost the same size as an index card, 3.5 inches by 5. I think that's pretty close to an index card size. Be a lot of playing and a lot of practicing, and that could be really lots of fun. So this is the starting play of my new little jelly plate. I'm glad it's not like a big plate, to be honest, just to start off, because there's so many different things you can do with this. Right off the bat, just like what I've been looking at for things, and like I said, I wish I had fresh paint now. There's so much that you can do with a jelly print. You can stamp prints everywhere, and yeah. I might just add a little bit of moisture, see here, because the paint is older, so. Let's see how that works. There's a little bit of glycerin in that, so yeah, it's kind of peeling back. Glycerin and water, that's what's in that. So a little bit of glycerin in there. So it's kind of reacting with the and this is cool how that's coming out. So I don't have like a whole lot of colors to choose from here. Oh, that might be a lot of red. It's really gooey. Can you see that? But like I said before, I'm going to add a little bit of I like that. What did I I say before? It's just playing. I'm just playing for a few minutes here. This is just so fun. And I'll let you guys know how well it does, because I think it's going to do great. This is so far my favorite. So I'm going to do that. And I'm just taking my time, and I know, like, I've seen people rush and almost, oh, look at that, panic, but it's not making me feel rushed. It's just making me feel surprised and kind of like, what am I going to get next? I'm going to try this one here. It might take a lot away. I'm just going to rub that in there too. It's not that thick in there, so let's see. I was gonna go over, but I think I'm just gonna go rub it in there. See, flipping the cards the opposite direction works. And then you pick them up and you stick them on. Not too bad. So it's just playing with it with the different layers. And, oh, I did the red again too thick. That's okay. I might even, squirt some black on there. This is too fun, guys. Too fun to stop the video. This is, come on. So, that's too cute. And you're going to kind of get that marking like that there. And I like this so much that I can't stop doing it. I'm connected. So I'm going to push it down like that. Ooh, look at that. And be careful, because I did not push that next one down too much. These are really coming out neat, these prints too. The ones I'm rolling out here. So, usually too with these ones you can just reverse and stamp, but I'm just kind of doing my whole, oh, that's cute. And it's got some gold left in there, and I like that. It's doing my whole thing in here. I'm going to try some ink that has got no alcohol in it. It's just Stampin' Up! Ink. I have never tried it. We'll see. I don't know if anyone has tried regular ink. I'm going to stick some. It might have a neat look. I don't know. Ink on here. I'm going to try to push down onto the jelly print as I'm pulling up the shape. You can see the diamond shape kind of behind. And I'm pushing this color from there that I used on my last one back into the jelly print to, well, maybe I'll just let it kind of, oops, too much. Let's see if this works. I'm going to kind of, and I do have lots of paint on here as well. I'm getting it all over. I do have lots of paint on here as well, but I'm not going to rub too much. I'm being a very messy person here. And we're going to see how much I can still continue to get different looks up on here. And remember, I still have the background in front of this gold. Still in here. So it might pick up this time. And I still have some of the honeycomb type shapes, and it's just really cool. And I'm still using the paint left over that's totally mushed on my rollers. You can see. And my rollers and stencils can be totally scrubbed later. And a little bit more paint on there. There's another, background layer. It's totally cool. This is totally turning out really super nice. And my kids are fighting. I just thought I'd turn on the video again because I don't know what I'm going to edit out here, but look at that. Really cool. But by the sounds of it, their fighting is getting a little loud, so I might have to stop the video. But this is just the rub off of the paint, doing this for the last 30 minutes. I'm really liking this reel on here. So these are going to be my index cards, and I'm playing with them, and I'm totally loving them. Totally loving them. And there's no right or wrong, so look at that. Isn't that nice? Now it's on there, so I'm going to put a little bit of gold on there. And this is a different gold. This is just my acrylic. I have a lot of stuff to play with, and I still got to do more prints on some of them. And this is all the white rub off, so this is pretty cool. This is the one where I did with the food coloring, so it's still a little wet. Just to try it out. I did use some ink from my stamps on there, and I made my jelly plate just a tad stained, but that's okay because it doesn't affect the you can see it's a little on the yellow side. You can see the yellow through. It didn't affect, it says it doesn't affect the what you make, but using that kind of dyes, it says here in the instructions, will stain it. But I mean, hey, it was just a tester and I don't care. I mean, I could still see through it really well, so it's good. And if I really want to have, like, for some reason, a clear jelly plate, I could get another one, but I'm not minding. So these are the prints here that I'm just showing you guys. Some of them are pretty interesting. A lot of color in them. I'm not sure like how you can see it. This is a lot of purple. It's really nice. It reminds me of like a Batman color. So I just want to share with you guys these. Some of them may, maybe not finished quite, but it's unique to look at them all. They're all so different. Like that saying goes, like jelly prints are like snowflakes. Some people use that saying. They're all different, and it's really cool. It's really cool they are. This is my absolute first time using a jelly plate, guys. I did like faux jelly printing on like a silicone plate, playing around on a big silicone platter, like like my silicones I did my hot glue stencils on, that one. But that was the first time I done that, and this time being my absolute first time doing this. I had lots of fun, and I'm really looking forward to doing more things, especially when I get more paints and lots of bright colors and stuff. I'm really looking forward to trying that out. This is one of my favorites. I put quite a bit of like the glycerin and water on it, and it made the watermarks, and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I love this one. This is nice. And so I love these little stencils for this, so I'm really happy that I have these. So, yeah, I'm trying to move it all in different directions so you can see any sheen on it. But great stencil. This is another really nice one. You can see this reel in the background. You can see the diamond shapes. Really cool. So there's so much fun. So these are going to be great index cards that I can add color to still, and some of them are just so pretty. Don't know what I'm going to do. Like, how do you cover something this nice up? You know? I don't know. So pretty. So these obviously are not the best jelly prints ever. Well, this is the one I did with the watercolor crayons. I just colored them onto the jelly print first, and then I put a little bit of gold to moisten them up after, and that turned out pretty cool. So playing with that would be really fun. Might be a fun thing to do more. And then I think this one this is after I did the first one here with the food coloring. Sorry, I couldn't think of it, and I'm sopping up the rest of it. So these are the ones that I put the glycerin and water. Really, I like that water look, so that looked really cool. Some things just to play with and have fun and figure how things work and run and react. So that was really fun. I can see how someone can get carried away with it. This was like pretty much all of my, I think I had one left over. iCads. Although this was a whole pack, it was probably half a pack, but I can see how you can get carried away with it. This one's really cool. So yeah, they're pretty fun. And this one I had the little tape rule. I was just putting that over on the jelly print. So yeah, these are fun. I can actually add more things to these if I decide to do more. So those are those, and I like them, and I thought they were really fun. And this is the after. I tried to keep it all on one side, but this is just some, now I can like really have some leftover papers to tear off and to use and to stamp on and whatnot. So this is just mostly the rub off, and I try to keep on one side so then I don't have to choose the paper. I know it's just note paper, but I like, look at that. That's going to be a neat piece for something. So I try to keep it on one side. This is going to be neat. Like, look at that. Like, look at this. Like, I don't need, I can just add that to a tag or an ATC or something. A piece of that. So that's why I tried to keep on one side for the most part on this. Look at that. I can use that for an ATC or something or whatever. So I love it. And you can add to it whatever, but this one I got two sides and unintentional, but tried to mostly get on one side so then I don't have to choose. But when I was like, couldn't find paper or couldn't grab the right side, my brain wasn't working, whatever. But these are going to be great for that kind of thing. So just using bits and odds and ends and whatnot. And you can still tear like a little piece off of here, put it on there. It's going to look good. Could share it in Happy Mail even. So that's what I want to share with you guys. So I hope you guys like this. Give me a thumbs up, and I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.